Yeah, nah man, you know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the silly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that was better. That was
better. You like that? I made that years. I made that a while back, man.
Well, but you know what? See, my whole thing is to go on and change it up, man.
That's the hip hop.
Go on and change it up.
That's the hip hop version of
yeah.
HOtt PiXX lead in.
Yeah, and normal, all you guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to boycott that lead in that Mario uses for me. You guys really don't know how old that video clip is. That's number one. You think it's recent. It's not. It's going years back. But no bass in it.
But the chat room was saying they want the old sports intro.
Because they
Thank you, T. I know that was hot.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it unless you got a woman doing the lead in for me. Okay.
You gotta go get your woman.
Okay,
you gotta bring a woman in here.
Welcome to HOtt PiXX, you guys. Here we go. You know how we do it. We get on the stage of rage. We only have 2 judges in today because on Conspiracy Wednesday, we kind of leave it open.
That's a conspiracy.
We leave it open so Mario and I can sit back and get through this monster because we own it, we run it, and you know how it goes. You know how we do it. We take 3 men, 3 women on the stage of rage, and sometimes they're theme-based, picture-based, money-based, personal-based, whatever base you use. 1 to 10. If you go over 10, obviously you're falling way over heels in love. You can use fractions, decimal points, and we actually come back around and see whose big pimp can make the most money. Now, I found yesterday to be enlightening. I found that when we went to Beach Bling, it really disturbed a lot of people, but that's okay. So I said, let me come back and bring something different. For a lady, you think of a woman, think of the future, 20, 30 years from now, isn't everything going solar powered, Mario? Think about it.
Not everything. They haven't had the solar powered jackrabbit out yet.
All right, this is solar
powered jackrabbit.
Okay, so let me just say this. You will understand that there's a benefit to going solar because Wilmarie Sena out of Brooklyn, New York is telling you guys the future is waterproof solar energy fashion. Now, if she walked up to you, Mario, saying, how do you like my dress? 1 to 10, what do you think?
I think it's a 10, but she's a fetish queen.
Why is that?
Because you got to look at this as vinyl.
Does it matter?
Yeah, that's what them kinky fetish people be wearing.
Wait a minute. If this
no, I'm going to tell them about those vinyl people.
Wait a minute. You avoided the question.
Oh, okay.
You see what he does? See, he don't want to address the question because he knows this can happen. Whoever walks up to you, I can tell him a story.
That can happen?
It can happen.
I need hope.
You got more than hope. You got a solo. Okay. All right, check it out. Here she is. She's walking up to you. She's at a fashion joint. She says, you know, they're going to rape my dress. And I've already walked on the runway. 1 to 10. What do you think it is, Mario?
I think it's looking wonderful because, man, her legs look so healthy.
That's right.
Them calves look so healthy. Lord, girl, I don't know if I want to make love to you, have you pull a truck. She's bad.
That's right.
I give it to her. She's a 10 for me.
And she's a 10?
I give it to man, them legs look strong. Man, them legs look strong. Like just old time vegetable picking sister. This is the kind they used to have out in Louisiana. This is what we used to love about Louisiana. You go out and get you one of these, and they can cook and pick vegetables.
All this from solar energy. You guys gonna have to understand the future. And I see Norm. I said you said no, but you're gonna give a good score. I know 10 plus. Why? Because it goes that way. Also, Mac, I have professional help. This is the help. This is my therapist said you need to have a platform of expression, and this is my expression. So thank you, Mac. I got that. Mac drops a 9. Norm already said 10 plus. PMC said 9.5, and Mario, you said 10. If I need professional help, then you guys need to join me.
If her boobs were bigger, she would have got a better score from Mac and PMC. You know, they need a D cup.
That's wrong.
Mac needs a D cup.
I can tell you this. I actually, this for me, first thing you can see is that this woman is in shape. And if you're willing to go there, I mean, 10. I wish it was closer. I should give her a 9.7 because I want to see a closer shot, more of the face close. But man, I like the look, and I'm just visualizing the story that you got, Mario. That she walks up to you and say, "What do you think about my outfit?" You gonna say less than 10?
I'm gonna say 10. Take it off and let me look at it again.
Okay, let me just go on to the next one, you guys. I'm sorry. All right, you know what? I'm gonna bring it back to where you guys like to have a comfort zone, because Angelique Brannon says, I'm in LA, Mario, and on my way to a pool party and to dive into the water. Will you go swimming with Angelique?
Girl, you gonna get that hair wet?
Yes, she is.
You know she's not gonna get that hair. Look at them dreamy eyes, sexy lips. You gotta love it.
That's right. That's right.
Man, and Mac, her ribs are showing. Her ribs are showing, Mac. I don't know. You might have to say no to this one.
No, you know what?
Mac, I don't know. PMC will give him a break if they got a little rib showing.
PMC said 12. See, PMC's not looking at what you're looking at.
I know. He's looking at them dreamy eyes.
Right.
He caught up in that.
12. Okay, see, you guys can blame me all day long, but remember, I'm not the photographer. I'm not the one who discovered the models. I'm the messenger. And the messenger says, you guys think just like I do.
Okay, I would ask this because Mac 2 said, yes, Lord, 12. So wait. What are we responding to, you guys? I'm betting, is it her body or is it her face? Which one are you guys responding to? What is mostly turning you on out there? See, I think we see a bunch of bad bodies, but we get good bodies. And this is a good body.
Right.
I think it's her face that's different. It's that whole dreamy look.
I think that, Mario, they're just where you are in New Sports, where you really get details about the cave-dwelling life. That bikini and outfit is radical. That's hurting people. So you can say the face does it, but
y'all
it's
seen
radical
breastises.
bikini, man. It is.
It's like camel toe.
Okay, I'm no comment.
It's got an offside.
I'm not. Norman, thank you for the 10 plus. He's going to a different direction, and I don't want to talk about animal descriptions, okay?
Her body, my face.
That's right.
Her eyes are something else. Her eyes are sexy, pretty sexy.
They're hot, man. They're hot. Okay, so we all agree we're doing a good day. Everybody's like 9.5s and above, maybe 9.
I said 10.
You said 10, didn't you?
Camel toe.
Okay. She is beautiful. Angelique is beautiful. All right, you guys, you know something? When you were young, you actually made sure that you played around with this wonderful name called Mr. Bubbles. Well, Bubbles is out of Miami, Florida. Unfortunately, this wasn't the bubbles that was in your water. She says, I got your back, if you know what I mean. Mario, she got your back?
Man, she got she got one of them bubble butts.
Her name is Bubbles, dude.
On purpose. Redbone heaven. Man, you from Louisiana? I have to say, she got a bubble butt. She got a bubble butt. So it's hot. I like the shoes, too.
I know you do.
Thighs, she can work. I bet she can dance.
Dude, she's got your back, doesn't she?
No, she look at her arms. This girl works out.
Really?
She works out.
What do you like about her fashion statement first?
Her ass. I like her ass.
Mario,
her ass is a fashion statement.
Her ass is a body. Fashion statement is the clothes.
Okay, that's right. I like the tattoo. Yeah, that's what it was.
See, this is wrong.
9.8.
9.8. But PMC goes and drops a 12. Norm says 10. So Mario's low score right now. I can't believe this. So this is a 9.8.
Man, he got the way she's holding that shirt and stuff. I don't like the pose as much.
Oh, really?
Where she's holding the little shirt, and I can see it. I wish she was turned a little more forward so I can see her body from the front a little more.
Let me go on and be honest with what most of you guys are looking at. Mario's getting caught into this arm thing. PMC said the right thing, and Max said, sister will hurt you, love the pain, gets a 12.
She got that kung fu grip.
Let me say this. Why do you think, Mario, they said this photo will hurt you?
Because she got her arm like she ready to punch. She grabbing her stuff, she doing all this. She got the kung fu grip.
You know what? That's about a 3.
That's why I used to like G.I. Joe.
That's about a 3, dude. That's about a 3. Everybody knows what the hurt is.
PMC's having imagination. He said she could cook. She do look like she could cook. I bet she can fry some chicken and make some wonderful pasta.
You know what? I'm not saying anything.
Some people look like they can cook.
All I'm saying is you're missing the boat.
Nah, I'm watching that ass.
Yeah. Oh, so here it is. The bottom line. What's her strength? What's her number one strength?
How those belt loops fit on them jeans. I'm checking out them belt loops.
Right.
On the jeans. They kind of low.
Okay. Let me say this. The term apple bottom and apple butt has been appropriately used, and it's probably already had its day. This is ridiculous. Now, and I'm saying this for a reason. The jeans are ridiculous. I mean, her waist proportion to her butt, it's ridiculous. You can't ignore it. That's the thing that's making everybody go, why is her name Bubbles? Okay? It's obvious. So you don't want to say anything. You're trying to say, look at her arms. That's
She's
it, right.
from Miami.
Right. Okay. Whatever you say. You know what it is, man? It's that time, Mario. You know what time it is?
Time for number 3.
What are you talking about, number 3?
No, it's time for the guy.
It's time for the guys,
We
you
did
guys.
3, so he went
All
so
right,
fast.
you guys. Now, you know how this goes. Somewhere along the way, you guys are going to show how it feels to sit back and be in the world of display that better reflects who you are. Now, Joshua Maribel is out of Atlanta, GA. He says, I bring a new meaning for toe jamming. Now, Mario, you're into music. Would you do a photo toe jamming?
I want to hurt that piano. My age, you fall. I think it's a great photo.
Oh, you like it? Huh?
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Funny. What do you mean?
And but it's interesting, you know, humorous.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I think it all kind of fits. Got
Right.
the loafers. So I would give it a 9.3.
You think it's creative?
Yes.
You think it's a fashion statement?
Yes.
What's the fashion?
Going barefoot with loafers. We did that, you know, that was kind of in.
Okay.
We did that, you know.
I will say this. I'm really trying to look to see if he's actually standing on the keyboard. Because it takes a lot to sit back and put your feet on a piano. Something that's a classic, old. Is this a high risk or is this photoshopped?
It's photoshopped.
Ah.
As you can see, he's standing on the keys, but they're not depressed.
Right. There you go. So the image works.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So I just want to make sure you stay on
They
point.
still managed to get some of the shadows brought over into the picture, which is interesting. Some of it, not all of it. Like there's a little bit of a shadow on the piano.
Right.
But not a bit of shadow on the wall.
Right.
So there's some interesting things about it.
Well, see, here's the part that I knew was going to be easy. PMC, I knew you was going to sit back and say you do this. Norm already says, oh, yeah, that's dropping a 10. It's the image. You can sit back and get away with this. First of all, you know, he didn't need the loafers in his hand. He could have dropped those off. That's the only thing. So you gave him a 10. I'm going to give him, I'll say this, he didn't need the loafers. He could have gave a look towards the camera. Forget the keys. I'll give him a 9.2. 9.2. That's about it. Now, Mario, have you ever been to the cold country? Now, when I say cold country in Europe, say like Finland. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been to Finland.
Have you ever heard of Oslo Nights?
I've heard of Oslo.
But not the nights.
In
huh?
Norway.
Right.
But no,
Okay.
never seen it.
Okay, well, Oslo Nights is featured here, Oslo, Norway, like you said. It says nothing like an Oslo player. And he says, I'm on my way to pick up Snoop Dogg. Okay, here we go. That's Oslo. The fashion is the tie. He's on his scooter. He's got his horn.
That's weird.
Why is that weird? That's his
Because the beard is an old weird, and the beard and mustache, that's that old weird stuff. But he works it. So he looks like he'd get a lot of work in the movies.
Right.
As the bad guy.
Right. Now,
got on the tight jacket, tight suit.
Right.
Big old tie.
Right.
So this takes a throwback, but I think I love it. I think I love the picture, the whole thing.
You like
it's just weird.
It's just, okay, so when you say weird, you're looking at it because the image, you're not quite with the what's the image depicting? He got gloves on?
It's some kind of a European, you know, it's a different culture.
Right.
But it definitely gives a flavor and a vibe, even with the bike.
Got you.
So so it all is weird and different, and he stands out. So I'm going to give it a 9.5.
9.5.
Because it's just a it's good ass strange, but it's strange.
Well, I love when people get strange. First of all, PMC already said, not me, weird look. I know PMC, but how much would you do this look for? 500?
If you can make me fit it, I'll wear it.
Right. The suit is kind of tight.
You can find one of them to fit on me.
Right. And when I say tight, I don't mean tight and good. Tight that is fitted.
Tight down the sleeve. Look at this. It's tight from all the sleeves are fitting you like a tight shirt.
Right. But let me say this. In Europe, they get away with this. This is totally different.
They wear those bathing suits the men wear in Europe.
Right.
You know.
Well, Norm drops a 10. Now, let me say this. What's the likelihood that Snoop Dogg is in town at a concert and he's going to pick him up on his scooter?
It's likely.
It's likely?
And Snoop like to hang out. Now that he's no longer Snoop Dogg, he's Snoop Lion.
Okay.
Reggae.
Whatever you say. All right, so you know what that means, man. It's I hate to take you there, Mario, because it's going to get a little bit different here. You ever been to Carnival, man?
No.
Would you like to?
I watched the videos.
Would you like to go to Carnival?
Yeah, I like to go.
Would you go down as a player, baller, or just Mario Hensley?
I go down as Mario Hensley. I heard you have to bathe them, though.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you something. If you go down there, you need to pay attention because Theophilus London says, who would you rather look like, Oslo Knights or me? Now, here we go.
Norman, you got to help me with this one. I don't, he's got a flavor. That's Huggy Bear, whatever his name, from Starsky and Hutch.
Come on, man.
Look at the fur jacket.
Come on, man.
Even though that's a classic piece.
That's a look, isn't it?
If you saw the jacket in a thrift store, you say, I might have to buy this to wear this on stage. Because the jacket is weird. But you'd have to, if you saw that jacket, you wonder, how much is that jacket? Just because I'm just curious. This is a weird-ass jacket.
Wait a minute.
And depending on the color, you might buy it just for the nights you act all out.
Wait a minute.
Same thing, he's got the retro glasses. He's got the Little Richard mustache. So, it's a weird outfit, dude.
Come on, you got...
I don't know. It got all the rings.
What would you rather wear? Oslo Knights or Theophilus?
Theophilus?
Yeah, Theophilus. Come on, man. Which one?
I don't know what the Oslo Knights is. But I don't know. What's with the tongue thing in the corner of your mouth, too?
Hey, man, a pimp has to show his facial expression.
Got on the leather pants. And we always talk about how they get kind of steamy.
Now,
steamy leather.
Now, Mac, son of Iceberg Slim, that's a good name. I like that.
That is a good one.
I like that. Norm, he says he doesn't like this. He'll give it about a 5, 3.5 to be exact. I feel you on this one, Norm. I didn't think this was up your highway. PMC said we all did this back in the 70s.
They say he's grabbing something.
Well, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to ask you this, guys. You guys tell me. Just say Oslo or Theophilus.
Oslo.
What would you rather do? Oslo or Theophilus?
I don't know what Oslo is, though. But I'll do it.
Just tell me.
Because Theophilus looking kind of crazy.
What's wrong with him? What's the problem with Theophilus?
He's got his tongue in the corner of his mouth and he's grabbing his something.
No.
That's what's wrong with him.
Wait a minute. Nobody wants.
It's the pose.
No, wait a minute. PMC.
It's the pose.
See, what PMC said, Oslo. But he's the one that also said, nah, man, it's too weird. So what you saying? That Oslo is weird? But what is Theophilus, man?
Okay, if they had that jack at the pawn, if they have that coat at the pawn store, and it was $50 at the pawn shop, and you were standing right in front of it, and they had it your size. The coat was in your size.
Wait a minute.
And it was $50 at the pawn shop.
Right.
Are y'all gonna buy the coat?
Okay, wait a minute. I got one better. I got one way better. Mario, this is it. And I'm gonna let you be the one to choose to make the choice here, and then we out of it. Who do you see Mac looking like? Oslo or Theophilus?
Mac used to have this outfit. So did PMC. That's why he knows. A bunch of us had it. Back in the day, we had these outfits.
Okay.
Not quite this.
But
not quite this when you look at the individual components.
But
But in the overall theme,
yes.
Yeah, most of us who were alive in the 70s have some outfit somewhere that looks something like this.
Well, show me some pictures. Because I didn't do this. I didn't do it.
Come on, you didn't have no Superfly.
I didn't wear no hat.
You had no Superfly.
I had no Superfly, and I couldn't afford fur.
This could have some faux fur. Back they had jackets made out of kitty cats back then.
All right, we rolling back. All right, it's time to roll back, you guys. You know why? We got to pick where you think you make the most money. And you can make the most money in places that you really haven't considered. Let's roll it back. Theophilus, man.
Theophilus London.
Yes, sir.
Tongue in cheek.
Oslo.
Nothing like the player, D'Artagnan. And then Sticky Toes.
Joshua, he got the easiest one, man. But where do you make your money, Mario? Number one?
I made my money on Oslo. That's right. He's talking about Santi Peppers, man.
Wait a minute.
Santi Peppers.
So you say you can make more money with Oslo?
Yeah, he's out there scaring the shit out of people.
So you say this is more scary?
He could be a bunch of things with that intensity.
Okay, I got you.
Oslo the pimp.
All right, so who's your number two?
My number two would have to be Joshua Marable.
Okay.
From the ATL.
All right.
Damn well you ain't supposed to walk in no piano, boy.
Okay. So let me say this. Norman says He likes 1 and then 2. So he went with Joshua number 1 and then with Oslo. You guys not giving love to Theophilus, man. That's okay. It's okay. I want to know what Mac what his ratings are. So, Mar, you just to reaffirm, you've said Oslo's number 1 and then Joshua's number 2.
And I left Theophilus, Huggy Bear,
Okay.
off the charts.
I would say if you're making money, I think Joshua is going to make you money. It's theme-based. You could use it in many different ways. Whether it's the clothes, the piano, he's a dancer, he's a performer, he could be a musician, he could be all these things, and he would win on this shot. So I'm gonna say number 1. But see, I'm gonna go in a different direction. I think everybody around the world needs to know a player. I'm gonna go with Theophilus as my number 2.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Everybody.
Sure.
That's the way it goes.
Sure, man.
You have to go after stuff that's not the norm. And Theophilus fits in your phone.
Yeah, he's scary.
He's scary. Let's go to the ladies, man. Let's take it up. Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Bubbles takes you to no
That's
place.
her stripper name.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Angelique Brannon.
Oh, she's in L.A. Come on, girl. Let me look at them looking to the eyes.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Let me look at this. And her mouth is so sexy.
This is ridiculous.
What a sexy mouth.
This should be against the law.
Girl, you wonderful.
Against the law. Now, the future.
Oh, mommy.
Wilmarie. She's the future, man.
Yeah, she's hot with her fetish outfit.
Yeah, so
that's so stylish. It's the best stylish look of the group.
So let me give my report, Mark, before you go in on this, because they chimed in already. PMC said number 1 is number 3 for him. So number 3 is his number 1. So you can see, I wonder why. Number 2 is number 1. So
number 3 is a man. I hate when y'all go out of order like that. Why can't you just say number 1, number 2, number 3?
Wait a minute.
Y'all got to go. Number 1 is number 3. Number 3 is number 2. Number 2, number 1.
Think about this.
I can't handle all that.
Mario, think about this. Number 2, Angelique, is 3rd on PMC's list. 3rd.
No.
Yes, it is.
Wait. Say no. Which one is 3rd? Number 1 is 3rd on. Number 1 for PMC.
No,
number 1 is 3rd.
I'm talking about Angelique. Watch.
Angelique from PMC is number 1.
You think so?
That's what he put in there.
He said ladies 1 is number 3.
Right. So lady number 1 is number 3.
And number 2 is number 1.
Number 2 is number 1. That's what it says. So this is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Watch.
And
watch
number
this.
3 is number 2.
Watch. Okay. Watch
That's
this.
what he said.
Okay, now watch this. Max said number 2 is so fine, he can't help it. That's it. Number 2. And Norm says, I love lady 2, 3, and then 1.
Right. And only PMC went with well, everybody said number 2 is number 1, look like.
Yeah, look like hands down.
But PMC said number 3 is his number 2. And that's where they differ. I can't. Y'all drive me crazy with this. Number 1 is number 3, and number 3, number 2. What the hell do you think I am? You trying to make me dyslexic up in here?
Well, the easiest way to do it is just put your numbers in a row.
Yeah, put them in the order.
1, 2, 3, or 2,
y'all
3, 1.
cracking me up.
That's a good one.
Now PMC, oh hell no! Don't be making them. PMC said I made a mistake. Hell no! You already got me messed up. You already got me all jacked up.
See, he got it. He got it.
All right, my number. I said my everybody. Okay, this one is her whole look
is unbelievable.
That's why I said it was the face, because we see beautiful bodies.
Right.
So that's the reason I said it was her face in combination.
Right.
Because that face is dreamy. I say, but this outfit, she is just so stylish with that.
Yeah, she's more fashion.
Oh, she is just fashion and working it and
all of that.
But and men, Bubbles is just, let's go have a drink.
Right. And I can set the platter on your back. Okay, so let me just say this. It ain't fair, like Big said. I know it's not fair. What I'm saying is
vacillating now.
Right. You know why? Because I think you deal with
Must be a Libra.
If all 3 women walked in the room, and I always play this role, and one of your friends come up and say, all 3 of these ladies are digging you, which one would you go after first?
That's a hard one. All 3 of these are digging me.
Right.
So you know it's a sure thing.
Yeah.
That young one, but you know they're going to cost you.
Here we go.
You know the young one's going to cost you.
All right.
I probably would do this one. Because she fits my style more.
Okay.
This one, she don't even listen to our music. She gonna be telling you play all this hip hop and shit. You'll be riding around with her. She gonna be tough. Can you play some little Jay-Z's?
Why do you always
you play some Frank
you
Ocean?
You always use a negative connotation.
I'm just saying PMC Mac. You know she not gonna play none of your music.
Man,
She's not gonna play your music.
Well,
and you know how important that is.
Well, Mario,
now Bubbles is gonna play whatever music. She gonna doubles like some Latin jazz.
Mario, it won't make any difference. Because when you break out the walker, they're all gonna run.
But I hit him with that walker.
Yeah, guess what, you guys?
Everybody.
That was my HOtt PiXX. Thanks, you guys.
That's
you guys
HOtt
are killing me.
PiXX.
I made it easy today. See, you guys thought the men were going to go there, but yesterday...
HOtt PiXX.
Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the